So I forgot that I was videotaping this for you guys and I didn't show you the next steps. So here are the pie crusts. See how they shrunk a little bit? But it's okay that they fell off the edge. We can fix that when we fill them. And so these are my 3 bags of apples, peeled and cut into little pieces and then covered in lemon juice overnight. And I can get rid of some of the little red ones if I choose, but they look okay to me. And then I mixed up the flour and the sugar and the nutmeg and the cinnamon, and I put it all into here and I mixed it up real nice and loose. And now I've got the sour cream ready, and it's 1 cup sour cream for every for each pie, but I think that's going to be too much for, you don't want it too wet. So I'm going to use, this is 2 cups, 16 ounces, and I'm just going to start mixing that up. So these apples have been treated overnight with lemon juice. And you might ask how much lemon juice, and I just put enough in to cover them, to make them feel, like they're not gonna go bad. The lemon juice keeps them from going bad, especially if you cut apples with a metal knife, they will bruise. And so if you skip the lemon and you forget, then it's not good. So, I've got a lot of apples here. I've got more here than I probably could even fit into 4 pies, but I only have enough pie crust for 4 pies. So I might have to get some more pie crust. But I just put 2 cups of sour cream in here, and it's nice and wet. So I don't think I'm going to add any more. I had put the timer on for my crusts at 20 minutes, but I got them out at like 15. None of this is very organized. I'm winging it. But I'll definitely include the recipe. So yeah, there's plenty wet. Now I'm gonna sprinkle this stuff in, mix it up. The first time I did this, I didn't mix the flour, sugar, nutmeg, and cinnamon and salt very well before I poured it in here. So now it's getting a little crunchy. And notice I'm letting my pie crust cool. That's an important part of the equation. So there's 4 cups of sugar, 8 tablespoons of flour, 4/8 nutmeg. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. Because I quadrupled, because I have 4 pies, I quadrupled my recipe. This looks good. Might not want any more sour cream. I'm picking up the juice from the bottom and bringing it to the top and mixing it in really well. Is there a perfection to this? For those of you that are my perfectionists that are watching this, there's not. It won't taste bad if you don't stir it enough. I'm just getting it all nice and juicy and even. And I have more here than 4 pies for sure. So that's why I put it in this container, so that I can stick it in the fridge. It won't hurt anything for them to sit for a couple more nights. I have plenty of pie pans, so I just need a couple more pie crusts, but I am not going to use this sour cream. So I've cut my sour cream in half for this many pies. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to do the topping. And I typically just do the topping in the same container that I've kind of already been using. And the topping calls for, I need to pause and look it up.